We're going to do Get Real with Christina, which sometimes is going to be, getting real, but sometimes it's not that real. It depends on what I'm feeling and what I want to talk about. Like, I could rant. I could talk about something that means something to me. But, today is more like touching day, so I just want to talk about, like, a little bit of a pep talk. Just a little bit. Just like a light pep talk,
All right,
or maybe not light. I don't know.
All right, bring it on.
I'm excited.
Okay, so I was just thinking of a certain person and a few people like this, but no, it's not you.
Not you.
And what I'm thinking of to say to this person, I'm thinking if you feel like you don't have a place in this world and you feel like, what am I even contributing? What am I doing? Why am I here? Blah, blah, blah. I want to encourage, if that's you, I want to encourage you to go on a self-discovery journey, and I want to encourage you to actually figure this out for yourself, because you don't have to stay in one place every day in, day out, doing the same thing every day and being like, nothing's changing. I don't know what's going on, but I don't really like this. You can change what's going on in your life every day, but you have to actually do something. You have to think different. You have to take time to yourself. We distract ourselves all day. I do this all the time. We distract ourselves from thinking because it's painful to get to that root issue deep in your heart and be like, wow, I'm really not happy with my life. I'm not content with this right now. But we don't want to think about that because that is painful. We just want to run from the pain. But that's just going to make you have your life be this same thing day in, day out that you're just not, you know it's not right. You just know in your gut it's not right. So I want you to take the initiative here and go on this journey of self-discovery and ask yourself, what is missing right now, or what's going wrong? I think you could identify it. What's going wrong right now? And then what do you have to change about that? What needs to change to make these things go right? It's not actually as complicated as you would think. I always say things are simple but hard. They're not easy and complicated, really. They're just simple but hard. So what is missing and what needs to change? You could make a little list, make a little path right there in front of you, make a plan, but we don't want to do that because it's really hard to change. But if you're discontented right now, which I'm guessing you probably are, I get a lot of tweets, a lot of messages about this, so I'm pretty sure most of you are not that happy with things. I want you to think about that, and especially because you do have a place. You do have these unique things about yourself that really are just you, and you have things that make you special and that make you powerful. You have some kind of a power that you can use to lift other people up, to change other people's lives, to really do something. And it's such a tragedy if you never discover that and you never grow it and really do something with it. So I want to encourage you, figure out what that is, because you have something. Don't tell me you have nothing. You have something. I can sit down with you and talk to you and tell you what it is if you can't figure it out. Maybe someone else can tell you. Yeah. Maybe someone else can tell you. You have something. Don't tell me you don't have something. Everyone has something. So I don't want you to live your life anymore in this like gray life. You need to inject some color into it. I almost hit the table, but I didn't. I'm not allowed to. I didn't hit the table.
I'm not allowed to.
I'm not allowed to. Yeah. So that's what I want to tell you. If that's you, you're scared. We're all scared, okay? True. This morning in the bathroom, I was looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you're strong, you're strong, you're strong, you're strong, you're strong. I had to tell myself that because I was like, oh no, I'm scared. Wow. And I was like, you know what? I'm scared, but I'm strong. We're scared.
That should be a
but
poster.
I almost hit it again. I almost hit the table again. I'm sorry.
See
it's
your
like,
leg. You're like, yeah.
It doesn't have the same.
You're like,
it doesn't have the same impact, but we're scared, but we're strong. It's
that
almost like we say in the one song.
Oh my gosh.
Like we say in that one song called Sad Girls Club.
What did you say?
We're lost, but we're
on
loved.
October 27th.
I don't know why it made me think of that.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Genetically flawed.
So yeah, I want you to.
I'm genetically flawed.
I want to leave you with that.
We're all genetically flawed.
We're scared, but we're strong. We're gonna move on to Get Real with Christina.
Yeet.
Have to introduce myself.
Can't wait.
I want to talk about the guy who I was talking about in that memory. We won't name him, even though his name is written right here.
Her first boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Okay. What I talk about for him is I want to talk about standards and respecting, not standards as much, respecting yourself. I just want to tell you the moment. I want to tell you the moments where I finally stood up for myself with him, with with men. Let's say that, because I was born standing up for myself and others. That's all I do. As I run around, I stand up for people all day. I'm not exaggerating. That's all I do. That's my life. But I hadn't been in these boy situations yet. If you watched our last episode, you'll see how I talked. I was a late bloomer. So I was 18 at this point, and I just wasn't very experienced in the world of standing up for yourself when it comes to dating, relationships, boys, blah, blah, blah. So I was dating him, and he was pretty insecure about a lot of things. Aren't we all? But specifically, singing kind of stuff. He really liked singing, and he kind of wanted to do singing, and I did too. I really wanted to do... I really wanted our band to work and all that. We hadn't, this is right before we put the video up. This actually, the first video, Party in the USA, 2009, August, my birthday. This is right then. So I specifically around him did not talk about our band, which our band wasn't even successful, but I just didn't talk about it around him because I knew he would be like weird about it and kind of like insecure. Ew. And he would kind of like put it down like subtly. So I wouldn't talk about it. So I had a mental note like, don't talk about that. Red flag, but I didn't realize that. I was inexperienced. I didn't know. So there was not much in our relationship that I had to like stand up to him about. It was more after we broke up and continued to talk and go like on and off and all that. That's when it really happened. So we broke up. I broke with him, as I stated earlier. And this is where I really had 2 moments of doing this. And when I had these moments, I had this feeling, and I learned what it is later. It's the feeling of respecting yourself. It is, okay, so it sounds really boring, but it's actually, it's thrilling. The best. Yeah, it is such a good feeling. It is such a good feeling, because you might be wondering, why do I need to respect myself? You don't have to, but I'm saying if you want, good life, you want to feel good about yourself, you want things to go well, things go better when you respect yourself. I can say that as a rule. They go better when you respect yourself. Better. They go so much better. You can choose whatever you want, but I'm just saying that. So here's the 2 moments. We hung out after our breakup. It was my birthday, so the video had just gone up, a Party in the USA video, and it had just gone...
You hung up with him after the breakup?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that. It had gone...
I remember this.
It got to 20,000 views overnight, and I was flipping out. I specifically... did not mention this to him. I said like one thing. I didn't like talk about it a lot, even though I was so freaking out. I didn't say like, oh my gosh, let me talk about something. I mentioned like one thing, like, oh my gosh. I almost said his name. I said, oh my gosh. I can't believe this happened for a video. This is so crazy. Because he knew that we were trying to make things happen for a while. And he was like, and then he said to me, why do you talk about your band all the time? It's so annoying, blah, blah, blah. And in that moment, I was like, I specifically don't talk about it around you because I knew you felt weird about it. I specifically don't talk about it. So in that moment, I like got all this, I guess self-respect started to well up in me. And I was like, well, I turned to him. I was like, I do not talk about it. And I never have, blah, blah, blah. I went through it and I was like, you're not going to put it down. This is important to me. I don't know if I said you need to respect. I said, you need to support me. And I was like, I'm leaving. And then I left. And that was the first moment of me as a teenager where I was like, wow, standing up for yourself to a boy is great.
Good job.
I left and he learned, don't be a rat to Christina or it's not going to work out. She's going to leave. The second time, Lisa's birthday, September, she had a party, and at the party, having fun, dancing around, blah, there's a bunch of people there. It was really fun. And someone asked me about him. I probably said one sentence about him. I don't remember what I said. It wasn't that dramatic. And so he calls me the next day and he's like, I heard you were talking about me at Lisa's party. And I was like, okay, what did I say? And he didn't really say what I said because I didn't say anything crappy, but I reserve the right to say whatever I want anyway, but I didn't say anything crappy. And he's like, I heard that you keep telling people that we broke up, but really you need to tell them that you broke up with me. And I was like, what? I was saying we broke up so I wouldn't like embarrass you or hurt your feelings because I thought that you wouldn't like it if I said I dumped you. I was trying to be nice to you. So as soon as he said that, once again, I was like, what? I was like, I was trying to be nice. And I got all mad and I was like, don't talk to me anymore. Hung up the phone. Once again, he learned, Christina will hang up on you if
you act like an idiot.
Yeah, so I hung up at him and I was like, I'm done. And that was the moment where I started to really move on from him because I had been back and forth for 2 months. After that moment, I was like, I'm moving on. We are not doing this anymore. And I just like completely turned my back from that moment. And that was the most amazing, like, closure, moving on situation. And all it came because I had self-respect. Because before, we had situations where I didn't do that. And I'd just be like, okay, sorry. And nothing good came out of it. But both the times where I really had respect for myself, I was being a respectful person, confronted him, blah, blah, blah. Good things.
But note that she didn't say, I chewed him out and said he was a stupid idiot.
Insulted him.
Like, insulting
Yeah.
people is actually very immature.
That's rude. It's
She was
literally just
very- she was
moments
very
when
mature about it.
She knew that she was not in the wrong, and she's like, "Wait, you
Yeah.
can't just make me feel bad about something when I didn't do something bad."
Yes.
Because
It's like truth.
let me tell you, there are plenty of things I could have said in that moment. Because he was, not to be rude, but
You had something on your face. I was trying to get it off.
you do not need to blow on my face.
Watch out, Christina's gonna slap Catherine.
I was trying to help you.
Here's the thing. You could just tell me. You could just tell me. Anyway, there was, what was I saying? I forgot I
We were
was.
talking about when you know
You said there are plenty of things you could have said about it.
Yes, there are plenty of things. He was failing in a lot of ways in his life, and I could have been like, you know what? You're a failure. This. Like, there were some bad things I could have pointed out. I didn't point any of them out because I want to be a freaking nice person, which is why I was mad that he wasn't giving me that same niceness back. Bottom line, you deserve respect. Stand up for yourself. Respect other people. Respect yourself. Good things will happen, even if you have to go through some heartbreak because of it. It will ultimately be good. Respect.
Yes.
Good. Doormat.
I don't think there's ever a time respecting yourself is not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's the easiest thing, but it's always going to be
rewarding.
the best thing I can firmly state
Confirm.
that.
But I would like to say that the first time you stand up for yourself, you will become addicted to it, and you will
Yeah.
want to do it
like,
as
whew.
much as possible because it
That's
feels
why.
so good.
That's why you have to take
You
it.
just have to do it the first time.
That's why you have to have responsibility. If you have powers of confrontation, you need to be very respectful, or else you can step on people and crush their
Turn into a
souls.
monster.
And that is also a bad feeling. Get real with Christina.
Woo!
And with myself. I'm going to throw a quick bucket of cold water on you about, since this is bad, the episode, it's going to be about the chase. I had to shock Lauren and Danny because they were not listening. And
I just want everyone to know.
hate it when
I
I'm
was
talking and
drawing-
people are not paying attention.
I was drawing on my paper with my nails.
It's crazy.
Wow,
It's
that's
like
so
a crayon.
It makes a color.
Okay, it's not cool. Please stop.
It's crazy.
So, get real with Christina. The chase.
Okay.
Okay, so I had a lot of experience with this, liking all these boys who love the chase. I loved it too. It's not their fault. It's equal here, okay? I
Describe
loved
the
it
chase
too.
for our readers.
It's just, okay, you got to figure out what kind of type they are. What's their tolerance? Do they want a little bit of talking, a lot of talking, a quick pull away, a slow dying? Okay,
gives
it's hard.
me
It's hard
anxiety.
to explain, but everyone has their own kind of tolerance, and you figure out what it is, and then you just play that game, whatever it is, for each person. It's very fun when you're young, and then you grow up, and then you realize it's dumb. But some people don't grow up very fast or at all.
Ever.
So I just want to tell you, if you're in this, I want you to know excitement is fun. Excitement's a good thing, but there are other places you can get it.
such as an amusement park.
You can go on a roller coaster. You can challenge yourself to run. If you're me, 1 mile. I cannot do that. 6 miles if you're better, 10, whatever. Challenge yourself with something. Do something fun. Go on some crazy adventure with your friends. You don't have to get it from someone talking to you in a weird, non-relationship way that you're going to call a relationship is very strange. I know it's fun, but ultimately it sucks, and you shouldn't stay in that for too long, or you're going to start to see like pieces of your heart just start to get like, crumbled up here, crumbled up there, and then suddenly you're like, what the heck happened? Okay. You're like, what happened here? I want to tell you that there's another good thing. It's called peace. Stability.
Love it.
It is underrated. It is great to have peace in your life. Okay, excitement is so fun, but peace is so much better because when it comes down to it, you have hard times in your life. That exciting person who's always running away from you is not going to be there for you.
Nope.
And
That's the last time they're gonna be there.
that is horrible. That's what woke me up. I had, drama, some dramatic times, and I'm like, I need someone to, isn't there a song about that somewhere? I need someone to be there for me.
Oh, tell me you love me. I need someone.
Sure, that. There's a lot of songs about it. So I just want to give you that reality check that if you think this is fun,
It's
think
not.
again. You're playing yourself. You're
You are.
playing.
No offense, but
yourself.
the chase is for people that don't have any emotional depth and they don't know how to be
I
close
have
to people.
emotional depth.
That was a cold,
but
hard
Christina,
roast.
No, but when you can only chase people and never actually be close to them,
You gotta clarify.
then you don't know
You
how
can
to
be
close
close
to
with
people.
someone when you're chasing.
You
right?
can.
No, you can't.
Yes,
That's
you
not
can.
real
You can.
intimacy. It's
Yes,
false
You can't be
intimacy.
actually close.
You can't be for too long.
Then
Okay,
that's
so
not real.
okay, my last statement on that is if you're chasing someone, they're running from you. That's weird. If they're chasing you, you're running from them. It's strange. It's very strange.
Strange.
Just think about it for a sec.
Look, you want some excitement? Throw some tortillas on someone's yard. I'm serious.
Been
it's
there.
really fun. Just drive
it.
by their house.
Okay, that's
throw
good.
tortillas out the window.
Or
That's
get
good
like a
ending.
sparkler
And it
and,
gives
light
you-
it and then watch it.
my God.
You know, that's
Good luck.
fun.
Good luck, everyone in that
Good luck.
situation. I've been there. I'm with you. Good luck. I hope you grow up soon. I really hope so. Okay, I need to sell you on a concept, okay? This is what I need to sell you on. Go for the good guy. The nice, good guy. Not the fake nice guy everyone keeps talking about, like who's passive aggressive. That's not what I'm talking about. I
not
mean,
him.
Heck
the
nah.
good freaking nice guy. Okay, I didn't do this for a long time. I liked all these really like bad, crazy boys who were just not good. You know, they like to like play all these crazy games,
Hot and
whatever.
cold.
They do all these illegal
Anxiety.
things, whatever they do. They do bad things and
They have priors.
they don't treat you well. And it's so exciting. You're like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. This guy is so exciting, whatever.
Can't tell if they hate me.
He didn't text me back.
My weakness.
You're freaking out all the time. He's not, you just know this is not a good boy, okay? But it's fun and he's really cute. He wears cute clothes, you know?
Oh, please.
His hair looks good.
Wears lots of backwards
He has these
hats.
cute sunglasses.
Always.
He wears that hat and you're like, ooh, 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 okay? Bad idea. It is fun. But there's plenty of things in life that are fun.
You can go to a roller coaster.
I was going to say, roller coaster. Get on it, get off. Okay? This is different because your heart is on that roller coaster. And what happens if you get thrown off? It
You
breaks.
die.
It breaks and it's hard to put back together. If you're doing that, you know, your choice, do whatever you want. But I want to sell you on the idea of going for the nice guy who you have like this feeling in your heart where you're like, oh, I feel some like peace with him. If you feel peace, that's the key. I feel peace with him, but I don't know, he's not as exciting as the other one. But you feel peace and you're like, oh my gosh, he's so nice and such a good guy and we get along, blah, blah, blah. All these good things, right? But then the other guy, oh, but he's so much more fun and exciting. If you're fun and exciting, if that is the argument for yourself about why you should go for the other guy, no. Stop. Just stop. 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 You have your pro-con list. I have all mine. I always do. Write it out if you haven't. You lazy little... Just kidding. But if you haven't, write it out. And if it says fun and exciting, throw it out. Don't look at it.
Make a new one.
Do
That
not...
is the frying pan of truth.
Do
for sure.
not go for fun and exciting over stable, kind, generous,
Loving.
good,
Respectful.
loving, respectful. Please, I beg you. So I'm basically, my main point is I beg you to look at what you're actually going for and why, and to realize that you deserve more. You deserve good things. You deserve for a guy to actually text you back, to actually call you, to actually take you on a real date. I went through all the opposite of this, okay? So I know what it's like. But you deserve great things. You deserve to be treated with love and respect. You really deserve it. So stop acting like you're just a pile of trash who deserves
You're
to
not.
be stepped on and thrown in the trash can with the rotting fruit. You don't.
Yeah, fun and
You-
exciting is not going to pick you up when you are dead on the floor.
This is my take.
Just say.
It's not your take. It's your.
I mean, this is my
It's your get real.
This is get real with me.
Not Amy's.
Anyway,
Yes, good eye.
Real with me.
you deserve better. Treat yourself well. You deserve it.
Yes.
Say goodbye to that bad boy. You'll grow out of it.
Bye-bye. Adios.
Or if you don't grow out of it,
Sis.
it's not so cute when you're 50. I'm just telling you that. It's not
Christina's
so cute
been there,
anymore.
done that.
Okay, I've been there. I've seen it. In the theme of this today's episode, that's the word, which is like delusion, then I wanted to say wake up from your delusions. So we were kind of talking about...
America.
We were talking about relationships. That's what the song is about. And because you guys, you lovely, lovely, sweet people, send me a lot of messages with a lot of delusions in them. So I just want to help you wake up, okay? I've been delusional too, okay?
We all have.
We all have, sister.
There's kind of two categories of delusion I'm seeing. One is you don't even know someone and you are obsessed with them, but you don't know them. So you're like, there's this guy that I really like and I see him all the time, but when do I tell him I like him? You don't talk to him, but you want to tell him that you like him.
Don't tell a boy you like him. Anyway.
Okay, you don't even know him, so you don't even like him. You can't like someone if you don't know them. So stop skipping the knowing part and jumping to the telling him that you like him. You need to cut that. Cross it off.
A huge way that I combat this is I think of someone I know where they're like absolutely horrible, right? Where you know someone, you're like, this person is like psycho and awful, and you just think of the person you don't know, and you're like, they could be that too. You don't know them.
Okay?
Terrifying.
And think of if someone didn't know you and you never spoke to them and they came up to you and said, I like you. And you were like,
scary.
when did you talk
You're
to
like,
me?
what's your name?
You're like, what? Do you know anything about me? No, they don't. So if you don't know anything about someone, stop living in this world and fantasizing about them all the time. I mean, you can do this, but it's not going to end well for you because you're just thinking about something that's not even real. You're wasting all of your time. You could do so many other things. If you want to think about stuff, why don't you make a plan to talk to them and then do it tomorrow?
Or you can make some goals.
Okay,
in your
and
life.
maybe they're weird. You don't even know. So I want you to wake up from that. The other one is if you actually are talking to someone and they're treating you like a pile of trash. Stop telling yourself they're great if they're stuffing you in the trash can and stomping on you. It's not great. But you might think it's great because maybe in your family, maybe that's how your family treats you. So you're like, oh, this is normal. Think about it for a sec. Just let it sink in. It's not good to be treated like that. You don't deserve that. So stop building up this person who's treating you so badly. It's not good. And stop telling yourself, if you like this guy and you know he's talking to other girls or you know something bad is going on there, you just know it. Yeah. Stop telling yourself, nothing's going on. I'm fine. You know in your gut, you can feel it. You know something's going on. Wake up. Be honest with yourself. Move along. Pack your bags. Get out. Well, your mental bags. Try not really packing your bags. Pack your mental bags and move.
Packing your mental bags. That really brings an image.
Yeah, pack those little mental bags and move on.
Wow.
That has been my public service announcement. Get real with yourself.
Get real.
It's time for Get Real with Christina.
I just want to share for everyone who doesn't know that Christina has a nickname, which is Crisis Tina.
Because everything is a crisis.
And I
with this
call
one.
her that all the time.
Wait, she saved in my phone as crisis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just crisis.
I love a good crisis. All right, so
Yes, me too.
in the theme of today, wrong. I just want to talk to you about
How you're wrong.
how do I put the word wrong into this? How if you're twisting yourself into this thing that you're not, you're wrong. But I mean, just don't do that. Basically, is what I want to say. I want to talk to you about if you're putting in effort and getting nothing back because you're trying to be something that you're not, and you're trying really hard to get people to like you or a guy to like you or things to be different by being something that you're not. I just want to sell you on the idea that you need to stop doing that and you need to figure out who you are and be yourself. Now, this is the most like cliche.
We got frown fan of truth over there.
It's the frown fan of truth. Oh no. Okay, be yourself sounds very like cliche and overused and blah blah blah.
And vague.
So when people say that, everyone's like, I don't want to be myself, or like that's dumb. In one ear, out the other. I don't want to be myself. I want to be someone more exciting than me, whatever. But I'm telling you, this is sad but true. You can't be a better version of someone else than they can. So you're going to be a second-rate version of someone else if you're always trying to be someone else.
That
You're never going to
is
be
so real.
the pinnacle. But if you are yourself to the fullest, you're going to be an awesome individual. Now, listen, I love Logic, okay? Not the rapper, but I'm talking about
he's
Logic
great
in general.
too. Who can
I have no
relate?
comment on him. Neutral. Anyway, I love being logical, and you logical people out there are gonna be like, why? How do you know it's good to be me, and how do you know I'm gonna be cool if I'm just being myself? There's no logic for this. I do not know why this is the way it is, but we are all unique individuals. That's a fact. That is a fact, okay? And I don't know why, but when people are 100% themselves, it's impossible to not be an incredible person. I don't know why that's true. I would say it's because God created you and he doesn't create trash humans. That's what I would say. And I would say that I tell this to myself a lot. I say that whole like quote that's like, the same God who created the galaxies and the oceans looked at you and thought, this world needs one of you too. I think that to myself all the time. Like, I'm a freaking galaxy. I'm an ocean. That's what I am. Not a piece of trash in the bottom of a trash can. So I want to remind you that you are not an old banana peel. I had a banana this morning. That's not what you are. You're a galaxy. You are an ocean.
Can we get a slow clap?
You are
Yeah.
you are an incredible being, and I don't have to know you to know that. It's just a fact. There's no logic I can give you besides what I said. I don't know why, so stop giving me, well, yourself or me if you're talking to me right now. If you do what I do and you talk to your phone when you watch videos.
I do that.
Don't give me your excuses of why you think you're not incredible. I already know you are. But if you're living in a way that's not you, it's not authentic to you, it's not genuine, you are going to feel kind of weird. And those feelings are going to be steering you in a different direction. Okay, they're there to tell you, this feels kind of weird. Something's a little off. It's because you're not being yourself. And I'll close this off by saying, if Lauren... just choked on myself. If Lauren went around and she tried to be like Danny, and she was like, I'm going to go around and be really energetic and yell all the time and scream, and, okay, she would not be able to do it that well. She'd probably
so sad.
she'd be able to try for a while, but she wouldn't keep it up. If Danny went around, she's like, I'm going to be a quiet, mysterious girl like
Which
Lauren.
I have attempted.
But she's
I tried to.
Me three.
It's not going to be a happy
doesn't work.
ending. She's not going to be as good as Lauren at being that. And Lauren is not going to be as good at Danny at being that. And if they did that, they would just be feeling like, why am I not so good? And why do things feel bad? They're also going, bad bonus, also going to attract people who like that quiet thing if they're being quiet. And then when they are accidentally loud, ain't going to like them. So,
Skirt.
I just want to sell you on that idea that who you are is already incredible, and you should start being that instead of being someone you're not.
All right.
That was intense.
Okay, so this is Who Told You is the song. So I kind of want to dig into who told you certain negative things and why you believe in them. So we're just going to go over a little, what's it called? Not topic. Concept. I don't know why I can't remember words. This is like a thing in my life. This is what it's like to be 27. Okay. Here's a little concept for you. Irrelevant facts.
My favorite
Let me
kind
tell
of
you.
facts.
My good friend Napoleon Hill, he's actually not my friend. He's not living.
not alive.
He's an
dead.
author and inspirational human being.
Inspirational.
Taught me this through his book.
He told me this.
Yes.
Last night.
He told me this. Irrelevant facts. Okay, so the whole point of this whole song, Who Told You, we're talking about you have all these negative things in your head. Who told you them? That you weren't enough. All this stuff. I want you to question who told you these things and why you're believing them. Everyone is born with a clean slate, right? So little kids are very much the same. We have a different personality differences, but for the most part, kids are like, they tell you, I'm hungry, I want this, I want that. They say their needs. Every little baby cries, okay? Lauren, quiet person. She was as loud as every other baby. She was equal in noise when she was born. Isn't that wild, okay? So we all start out same kind of level, okay? We're all screaming and yelling and all that stuff. And then everyone kind of tells us different things about ourselves, and then we start to shape our view of ourselves, and then generally we'll believe those things for the rest of our lives, especially if someone we really care about, like our parents or our siblings or a best friend or someone we're in love with tells us something. We're going to believe that forever just because we choose to. So I learned this concept of irrelevant facts. Now, it's very, very important because someone could tell you something and it could be a fact. But is it a relevant fact or an irrelevant fact? Okay, let me explain. I can tell you a direct example from my own life. Okay, I want to have a music career. Fact. That's probably not going to happen. You're not in a good town for it. You have no connections. These are many facts. You're not the best singer in the world. You're not the most talented. You're not the most musical. You don't have the most star quality
That's a
of
very
anyone.
hard thing to do.
You don't have enough money.
Okay, fact. Irrelevant. Those are irrelevant facts to me deciding I'm going to pursue it, because no one who's telling me these things is a fortune teller who's going to be like, hey, by the way, I know it's not going to work because I'm a fortune teller, okay? So you can tell me a fact. It doesn't have to be relevant to whether or not I'm going to believe it about myself or I'm going to apply it to my own life. If you can get this concept, everything can change for you. As soon as I heard this, I realized, oh my gosh. Because I would always go, but it's a fact. I was so stuck in that. It's a fact, though. It's a fact. I have to believe it. You can believe the fact is true, yes, but you don't have to internalize it and repeat it to yourself, okay? So yes, I believe that is going to be very hard. It's like 1 in a million, those facts. But I didn't repeat those to myself anymore. I didn't internalize them. So I want you to sift through what people have been telling you and ask yourself, okay, maybe some of these are facts. Probably a lot of them aren't even facts and you're believing them. They're literally not true. But the people around you have their own hurts, different things in their lives, reasons, insecurities that they are trying to put you down, so they're going to say things that aren't true. But
And to you, it feels like a fact.
if it is a fact, it doesn't matter because it can be irrelevant to you. Completely irrelevant. You get to choose that. So you can't choose whether something's a fact or not, but you can choose if it's relevant to you.
Yes.
As Lauren was saying, this quote that's something about like you can throw a diamond in the dirt, but it's still a diamond. Something like that, okay? Maybe you're just a diamond in the dirt and you look in the mirror and you're like, I'm just, what's that called? When you have like a dirt, what's it called?
Dirt clod?
A dirt clod. You look in the mirror, you're like, I'm just a dirt clod. Okay, wait. Dust
You
it
ain't no
off.
dirt clod.
Dust it off, and then you're going to be like, wait, I'm a diamond.
Yes!
The truth is you actually are a diamond. So you're either seeing that you're a diamond or you think you're like covered in dirt or
Take
you
a quick
just
shower.
have no idea that you're a
Amy's
diamond at all. Jump in that shower, jump in that bathtub,
Shower of
turn
truth.
it on,
Jump in the sink.
turn it on, throw some bubbles in there, light a candle, wash off
like that.
all the dirt, and let your diamond essence shine. What are my sappy thoughts with Catherine?
Yes, you
I
are.
think I'm rubbing off.
Oh, rubbing off the dirt. Oh! All right, that's all I got for today.
Mic drop.
Hey!
Pen drop.